Hey everybody, it's early March. It's almost in Virginia. Well, in Central Virginia, it's almost spring. It's not acting like spring currently, but I think it's going to be in the 60s, mid-60s next week. Anyhow, welcome to the shop, or the new shop, new and improved shop. It's like most shops. It's 85 to 90% done, and probably will be for most of its life. This is Bones number 20. A client in Richmond bought this back in September, and he's brought it in. He wanted the action improved on it, and we're going to add some railroad spikes to the neck. And I'm still waiting on ductwork to come, and then I'll install that, and then every machine will be plumbed, and it'll be so beautiful in here, and etc., etc. Shop nerd stuff. But anyhow, it's really comfortable, and I'm just about ready to start making banjos again. I'm really itchy. It's been, and I haven't made a banjo since before Clifftop, so basically the tail end of July. It's been almost a year, and that's kind of crazy for me, but I've been having fun. Well, here's the shop. I'm gonna try to navigate you here. I really didn't change the footprint too much. It's still the same space. The things that changed are the location of some of the tooling is more organized now, and it's originally I had it built as kind of like your average wood shop, and that worked. But it also didn't work for me creatively. So what I did, and the whole plan was based around, I bought a really fancy new dust collector, and you can see it. It's this giant thing in the corner back there. And the idea there is to have A, more vacuum, B, less particles in the air. And what I'm waiting on right now, I've got the shop really pretty and clean, is new ductwork. And that ductwork will go to all the machines, and they'll all be plumbed. So basically the tooling can't really move from where they are. But so that's how I used to do it, is I have a really small dust collector in the corner back there that I use, and I would bring that to each machine and, set it up and turn it on, essentially. And that's fine, that works, and that got me started. It can be a real hassle, to do that, pull it around, and plus it kicks up a lot of, bad dust in there, which is terrible for your body, your lungs, sustainability, etc., etc. But anyhow, yeah, I'm really excited. I put new siding up, so it's a little prettier in here. All the walls have new insulation, new electricity. I've got new windows, all this natural light. I got better storage. Got a big long workbench. I was able to acquire some kitchen cabinets from my family for free, which that definitely helped. I can now contain all like my hardware and stuff behind a door, which knocks down on the dust. Anyhow, but yeah, the footprint's still the same. It's just the organization's a little better, and it's just a lot cleaner in here. The space as it was before. The best thing it's just it was too busy. It was like a good workshop, but it never felt like mine. It's like I kind of inhabited a space and just kind of threw everything up and had everything where I wanted it, but as far as visual intensity, it was too much. And that I've realized over time, it's kind of like when you walk into like a Walmart or any kind of big box store, and immediately when you walk in, it's just it's totally overwhelming. There's stuff everywhere. Anything you could possibly think of, it exists. And usually the lighting is really bad, and it's just not. If you compare that to going to a doctor's office, they're not really selling you much. They're like trying to fix you. And you know, they're polar opposites when you look at the two of them. I'm like, it's very much, the doctor's office is like bare bones stuff. You know, like there's no advertising really, except for like, you know, maybe you should get a flu shot or, you know, something like that. Some kind of document. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, the previous shop was just overwhelming, and I was amazed that I could get much done in it creatively, and physically. And so, I mean, it's still kind of busy in here, but with the added windows and natural lighting and big long workbenches and things are spread out more and organized better. It just mentally, I feel definitely more inspired, and maybe not just with banjos, but also just general woodworking. So I'm really excited going forward. I've been working mostly on our farm property in Southwest Virginia, and I've been working on our own house, which is nice, and I've been working on the shop. So I've been busy. I just and I haven't really been on social media. I kind of took a break from that, and it's actually been pretty good. It's a little frustrating because you're not talking to your community, or seeing what people are doing, which is also really inspiring. And I'm not able to kind of, that not using it every day, I'm not able to express what I'm doing or feeling. But at the same time, it's been very, it's been quiet, which is good. It's a really good thing, and it's been able to allow me my creative time. And social media, although it's great and it is a great community, I kind of compare it to, kind of like a drug. It's kind of an addictive thing, and it means well, I think, and if you're responsible, you can. There's maybe room in life to be creative, but also use social media to your advantage. I still haven't been able to figure out how that works. And so what's been easy for me actually is to delete the account, or, take it off my phone and just force myself, to be creative again. And that's been working so far. And so going forward, I still like Instagram and Facebook, and, I've gotten a lot of good business from it and through it. And so basically how I'm going to go forward is whenever I feel like I've got something that's really needs to be put out there, I'm going to, I'll put it out there. But in between, I'm probably just not going to be accessing it every day. And that's good. It just helps me to be a better builder, a better person, and a better person to my family and friends. So anyhow, if you need to contact me, you can contact me at tyler@renanbanjos.com, or if you message me through Facebook, I'm pretty sure I can get back to you. You might have to wait a couple days, so I apologize. Again, I don't check it unless there's somebody trying to contact me. 2018 was a really good year. I made 9 banjos and I sold 8 of them. The 9th one, I'm actually going to be remaking the neck for. It was one of those ones that didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. And I had a lot of people. That was number 19, the Bog Trotter. I didn't like the way that the action was. I don't know that I liked the tone of it. It was kind of an experiment. It's a half fretless banjo. And I had a lot of people that told me, hey, Tyler, I love this banjo and I would totally buy it, but I don't like the scale length. It was a 26 and 3/16 standard scale. And they're like, I'd buy it if it was a 23.5, or I'd buy it if it was the 25.5 or 24 or whatever, So I'm definitely gonna rebuild that neck. The pot I will keep the same. It's just going to have a shorter neck on it. And it'll be a half fretless, but it will have some pretty cool brass and shell inlay engraved. So it'll be a little fancier than the original one was. And then I'll sell that one. And then I'm also building a new trail banjo for myself using an old archtop Stumac pot assembly, aluminum pot. And I'm going to build a pretty slick 25.5 inch sapele neck for that. And I should have a couple, probably 2 banjos done. One will be for sale probably by, I don't know, what, it's March, probably by the end of April or May. I will be going to Clifftop this year, but I'm not planning on vending. I will be there for fun. So that's exciting for me. But yeah, there should be more banjos in the works. We'll probably build, if I'm lucky, probably 6 or 7 banjos this year. I'm not sure. But that's what I have planned. And then there's some custom banjos coming up for clients as well. But anyhow, yeah. Hope everybody's well. And contact me. I'll be in touch. But, you know, probably won't be on Instagram tomorrow. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.